Hello everyone, welcome back to FS25. We're just taking care of the water buffalo at the moment. We're getting ready to rest for the night and get into the next month, but we just need to make sure these guys here are fully stocked up because we want that all important buffalo milk. So we're just shredding some straw up at the moment, and that is done, and I have pre-made a mixture of TMR which will also be given them. Ready for the night, so when we wake up in the morning they are going to be 100% health and ready to produce, because if they run out during the night they instantly go to 0% and they're not producing anything for you, which is a very big waste of time. So hopefully when we wake up in the morning there's going to be quite a few changes. A couple of the fields, they would have grown some crops, which is nice. But we've got our new plot which we've put grass in, ready for a big massive pasture. Hopefully that is going to start growing, so we'll be one step closer to putting our big pasture on there, which hopefully is going to produce lots and lots for us, which obviously means lots and lots of money. So yeah, I'm looking forward to progressing. We've been in September for quite a while now because we've had a lot of jobs to get done. There we go, they're actually full of food, so we'll leave that there. They've got a good amount there, which we'll dump in the morning. So I'll get rested, and as soon as we wake up we'll put the rest of that in, and then we'll progress with the day's jobs. Good morning everyone, we are in October, so let's have a look in the sale before we do anything. We've got a few bits in here. We've got a tractor, 25 hours though, so we are not interested in tractors with big hours on them. Another nice big voucher, but not for us. So let's jump in the New Holland. We'll check the time saving stock check. Okay, so we're in October, and as you can see we've got some green months there, which means it's the best time to sell. So we can sell our mozzarella. That's going to be very exciting. We've got goat's milk bottled we can sell. That's also very, very good. Where else? Have we got anything else in October? No, okay, but that's good. We've got some very big earners there. Mozzarella and goat's milk. Okay, so we'll just finish off feeding the buffalo, and then I guess we better get a trailer loaded up. We'll also get a worker started in one of the fields, because we still have one of the fields to put a crop in, and then we are saving one of our other big fields. We are saving that for sunflower at the start of next year, because I want to do a different crop. Right, okay, so let's see how much more of this they take. They do go through a big amount. As you can see, they've gone through 10,000 litres overnight, and that is a lot. Right, okay, so let's hop across to the John Deere. We'll get that set up in a worker. We're going to go for wheat on this field. Right, okay, they're off. Lovely. So let's just take a drive across. Well, first of all, actually, while we're here, let's have a look at the small dairy. We know we've got one pallet of mozzarella. I suspect we're not close to another. No, not even remotely close. Okay, well, that is what it is. We'll just leave that to do its thing. But we know we've got one there, and that is a lot of money. So I can already see in the distance past the trees, looks like our grass has grown, which is good, very good. So as soon as this is fully grown, we are going to throw a pasture on here. Lovely. Look at that. That's a massive area where we can put a nice big pasture. Okay, good. This field here, the one in front of us, that's the one that we're going to be saving for sunflower, so we don't need to worry about that for the time being. We've also got a lot of weeds here, so that field is going to need weeding. We put barley in that last time around. This one here, though, that shouldn't need weeding because we subsoiled this up. It does need fertiliser, though. This one, we put our slurry on it, so that's 100% fertilised because we put a double application on, which is very, very good. So yeah, we've got a few bits to do. Right, okay, so I'll grab a trailer. We'll get our mozzarella loaded up that we've got sitting here, and then we'll go down to the bigger dairy and we'll pick up what we've got there. Hopefully we've got a good amount. Okay then, so I've already brought the tractor and trailer down with the mozzarella from the small dairy, and as you can see we've got 2 more pallets here of mozzarella, which is lovely because that's worth over £20,000 each. Best place to sell at the current time is the farmers market, so that's where we're going to be heading. And of course we've got a lot of goat's milk here as well, so very, very profitable. Worth the wait for sure. We've waited quite a while for this, but it is going to be a big payday. Not a pig payday. I've got pigs on my mind. We were talking about pigs last time around because we do want to get some pigs ready for some more slurry because we want to be as self-sufficient as possible. But at the moment it's mozzarella and goat's milk day. So I'll just finish up getting this loaded off, and then we'll head over to the farmer's market. Right, okay, we'll get this precarious load on. Perfect, great. We'll get some straps on that before it all comes crashing down. And let's go at the farmer's market. We know where that is. We've been there a few times now. We're going to have to take the boat crossing. So let's get to it. Fingers crossed this is going to come to a really, really nice amount of money. And yeah, we've turned up when the sunflower maize is dead again. Every time we turn up too late for it. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. So let's try and get the mozzarella first. We'll see how much money's worth we've got just from the mozzarella. Oh, £70,000. Wow. And now we'll go with goat's milk. Very, very nice. About £39,000. That is big, and that's £128,000 in the bank. That is really, really huge. Wow, that's worth it. It really is worth it. The buffalo and the goats are really starting to pay their way now, which I'm very, very happy about. So, let's head back. Now we've got a little bit of money to play with. We've got a few things on the list, so we've got some decisions to make. I'll have a think on the way back to the farm, and maybe we will make a new purchase. Okay, so we've just made it back to the farm, and as you'll see, I have accepted a contract along the way because it's for our neighbour on field number 7. He needs his field ploughed up for just under £7,000, and of course we should be able to do that with our subsoiler. So it seems too good to refuse, really, because it will be nice and quick. So we are just going to rattle out this contract right quick, and then I have made a decision on what I'm going to do with some of the money. So we'll get straight into that as soon as we've done this contract. And yeah, the place is going to be looking a little bit less empty, let's just say that. Right, so I'd already made a start on the contract, and we're just coming up to the end of it now. I don't think you needed to see me plough up yet another field. We've done that quite a few times now. I will time-lapse it occasionally from time to time, but we don't need to see it every time. So yeah, we're just on the last 10% now, and thankfully the subsoiler did work, which is great because it just made light work of it. Really, really nice. So onto the last strip, and no doubt it's going to leave quite a large section. We'll see if it disappears or not when we accept the reward, when we collect our money, or whether the random strip will stay there. Not too sure I'd be very happy if I paid someone to do a contract on a field and they left some of it, but yeah, that is what it is. So there we go, the contract is finished. So what we'll do, we'll accept, or we'll collect our money. There we go. Nice, and yeah, it's just disappeared. It's left a little bit of an unploughed strip there. Lovely. Okay, well that's another 6,700 in the bank. Excellent. Okay, so the farm has been a little bit featureless since we sold that big red shed in the middle. I couldn't get on with it. I didn't really like it, so I got rid of it and sold it. I had my eye on another shed for quite a long time, but then a friend of mine, I saw he had it, and I really liked it, so I thought, yeah, that's definitely going to be the one. So as we've brought in all that money from the milk and the mozzarella, we're going to get ourselves a nice big shed in the middle here. So let's get it now. Right, so we need to go into construction. Where are we? It's in sheds. I think it's in tools, actually. Yeah, this is the one here. So it's a mod, and it's called the 3 Stars Garage mod. It's very nice. Here we go. So it's a lovely storage shed, loads of space, but it's also where you can repair and fix your vehicles as well. So all we need to do really is find the right space for it. Now obviously it's going to be in the middle here, but it's just a case of what angle do we have it at. Now I'm thinking it's probably going to be something like this, and then that will just, if we put it sort of along here somewhere, it gives us a lot of space to drive around, and also we could potentially put a shed extension on the end of it as well. Yes, do we go this way or do we go the other way? I'm thinking we go this way. I think just there would do fine. Perfect, let's have a look at it. So here it is. It's a very nice looking area. It's placed nice and flat. Can we go inside this door? Yes, we can. Okay, great. So this is the workshop area. We've got a lovely big selection of tools here, and we can do our vehicle modifications here. We don't need to go all the way to the dealer. And then we've got these lovely big doors here that we just need to get open. Let's open them all up and have a good look. So yeah, we've got tons of space here. There should be a light switch somewhere. Is it this over here? Yep. Lovely. Perfect. What a nice big area. And what is also a lovely feature, if we jump into this tractor here, you don't need to go all the way into the workshop area there to do some work on your vehicle. You can bring it in here. We'll run up to the trigger here. Look at that. That's the New Holland all the way over there. Perfect. So yeah, we've got a nice amount of space here. We've got our very own workshop, which is great. And I believe you can even, if you put your vehicle here just on the side, as long as it's on this pad, you should be good to do some work on it. So we'll just try that again. Yep, there it is. Excellent. And while we're here, we will repair it for £2,000. Lovely. That's really good. We'll close the front door and we'll leave the other ones open. Yeah, very happy with that. Okay then, so that's our new shed, and as I said, we can add to this. We can put something along the side of it or on the back, but that just makes this area a little bit less empty. Brings a little bit of a feature back to it. So anyway, let's see how the work is getting on. It's done a fair amount. It has done a fair amount. We'll just let that do its thing. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of weeding. So we'll just grab the weeder out of the shed here. That is blocked in right at the back typically. So I'll just get this out. We'll run over that field really quickly. It's only a small one. And then we'll see if we've got some slurry, because we need to do a little bit of fertilising as well. Right, okay, so I'll just fly over this really quickly, and I guess what we do also need to do, which I forgot about, as we've advanced into October, we need to head over to the cement factory, because no doubt there'll be some stones and bricks there for our constructible. We need to keep on top of that, because they would definitely have ran out by now. So as soon as we've done this, we'll head over there, and we'll get that stocked up again. You can also see we've got a nice amount of goat's milk there, so we will drop that off to the large dairy as well, because they are getting low on milk. So that's a few little jobs done there. We got some bricks over to the constructible. I've left the cement bags back for now, just because I'm not sure if it will need any more. I don't really want to put them in if we don't need to, because it will obviously be a waste of money. There we go. So we've got a nice amount of goat's milk put back into the dairy there, so that'll keep that going. Lovely. We've just had the message pop up to say the worker has ran out of seed, so we need to take care of that. We need to get that field finished off. A nice little bit of quick progress there. Lovely. Okay, so let's leave this here. I'll jump into the John Deere. I would imagine, yeah, they're not far off being done, so we'll just get this filled up right quick, and then we'll let them carry on from where they left off. Right, so the tank is filled up. Let's get this worker started off. Hopefully they'll carry on from where they were. Let's let them do their thing. We'll just have a look. Ooh, let's get out of their way before they run us over. Wow, crazy. Let's have a look and see exactly how they're getting on. Yeah, not too bad. They're getting there. They are getting there. So looks like they're going to carry on. Excellent. So, as we've got the new shed, I think it's only fair we treat this to a service, because it's had no maintenance now for such a long time, and the poor old thing is so slow. So as long as it's not going to cost a crazy amount, we'll get this repaired up, because it definitely is a key part of the farm, and we use it a lot. Definitely does need a service. So let's have a look, see what it's going to cost us. Ooh, £13,000. Okay, well, we'll do it, but we don't want to be doing that too often whatsoever. So there we go, that's fully repaired, so we should see a noticeable difference now, I would like to think. Because that was incredibly slow before, but yeah, you can already feel the acceleration there. It's a lot better, but yeah, we don't want to be doing that too often whatsoever. Just push those out the way a little bit. Lovely. Okay, right. So let's run over to the Buffalo barn. We'll see how much slurry they've got for us. Hopefully they got a nice amount. There's 33,000 litres there, so that's not going to be enough to do a full coverage of the field that needs to be done, but it's going to be a start. So let's do that. Yes, the pigs are much needed. We do need some more slurry. So let's get this filled right up. This holds 20,000 litres, and we'll do a double application on this like we did on the last field. Lovely. Okay, let's make a start. We'll see how much of it we can cover. We may have to buy some fertiliser, I'm not too sure. So I think what we'll do on this field, we'll just do a single application for now, just so we can get a full coverage of slurry, or hopefully we can get a full coverage. And the second application we will do a fertiliser, because if not we're going to have a right mixture going on of part of it being doubled and some of it being none, and yeah, so we'll see how much of this we can do if we can get a full single application coverage. Right, okay then, there we go. So we did manage to get a single application down, which is lovely. So that's now 50% fertilised. So all we'll need to do is put a second application on it at some point. We'll probably just do that with fertiliser though, because there's not going to be enough here to cover the entire field. But lovely, that's part of the job done. That will do lovely. I don't think we've actually got any fertiliser here. No, looks like we've got a little bit of lime, but no fertiliser. Looks like the fertiliser spreader is empty as well, so we will have to do a shop run at some point and just go and grab some fertiliser. So in fact what I'll do, I'll attach to the low loader. We'll just head over to the shop really quickly, and what I'll do, I'll buy some fertiliser and some lime, a good amount, because we don't have any whatsoever, and we'll just keep a nice stock here at the farm. Right, there we go. So I just spent about £15,000 on a load of lime, a load of fertiliser. That should keep us going for a little while with a bit of luck. That's a nice supply there. So we'll get the fertiliser spreader filled up straight away, and we'll get a worker just to do the second application there, so you don't need to see me go over that field again. And just like that, that's all the fertiliser bags gone. Wow, 6,700 litres. Well, hopefully that will last a little while. We'll get the worker on here to do this, so that will also be the second application done on this one. There we go. Right, yep, we'll let them do their thing. So there's 75% in there. That'll be interesting to see how much is left afterwards. How is the John Deere getting on? Let's have a look on the map. Can't be far away now, surely. No, they're just finishing the headland off there. Okay, well, that'll do. That's great. Right, so I think what we'll do, we'll jump in this bad boy. We're going to head off over to the large sawmill. We're going to pick up some produce that we've got sitting there ready to sell, and we'll deliver that, depending on what's there, either to the playground or the museum, just to keep both those buildings ticking along. Right, okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the wood beams out of this little lot here. I'll do a little bit of organisation, because The spawn points are full, so I'll pull some wood beams out, and that's what we're going to deliver. It's not going to be loads and loads because obviously we can't carry loads and loads, but we'll deliver what we can to the playground, get that over to the next step. Right, okay then, so that's all the wood beams here loaded up. We've got 9,000 litres, which is lovely. As you can see, we've got a serious amount of stock here. And you have to remember that this all comes from the trees on that newest plot of land that we bought. So that plot has really been rather profitable. I don't know the exact figures, but I would say, if I had to hazard a guess, with what we've still got in the sawmill at the moment and what we've had out of it so far, I'd say that plot of land, those trees there, have probably brought in about £500,000 for us, which is really nice. It's really got us off on a very, very good start with that plot. So let's get this over to the playground. Please, please, please take it to the next step. That's what we really want. That's what we're aiming towards. We want to get that playground done so we can see the finished article. So let's head over there. Let's see what's what. I did get the message to say that the worker had finished the fertilising, which is lovely. So that is another field complete and done. Wow, the truck there was absolutely flying down that hill. That got up to full speed, no problem at all. I'm glad the brakes are good, that is for sure. So there we go. We can see a little bit of progress there. We've got lots of wood beams sticking out of the ground. So that's definitely something new. I haven't seen that before. Right, let's have a look. I'm sure... I can't remember. We've looked at this so many times. I can't remember if we did go to the next step or not. But there's been some changes. There has been some more wood go up. Yeah, so it's waiting for 14 litres to get to the next step. So let's get this little lot delivered. That's the first lot, £31,000. And there we go, another 62 to go with that. So if we just wait a moment, the wood beams at the bottom there is ticking down. It's on 9 already, so we may well see a change. Let's have a look. We've got so much stuff in the storage there, so hopefully we'll have enough for it to carry on. So we're down to 4. This is a 3. There we go. Come on. Next step 2 and 1. 12,000 litres of wood beams. Well, there we go. Well, we've got nearly 9,000 litres in storage, so it's got a little bit to be getting on with there. But yes, we are going to have to deliver some more wood beams next time around. So that is going to be it for this one. Next time, we're going to continue with the development of our new plot. Get that grass grown so we can get the pasture down. We've got a little bit more field work to do. And yeah, we need to keep pressing along. We've got things to buy: baler, seeder, planter, pigs. Definitely need pigs. So yeah, that's all going to be next time. We'll keep working towards all of that. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.